Hello, hello. What's going on? I'm hiding my fingers right now. building the suspense. I will say these are probably the craziest nails I've probably ever had, but they're a lot of fun. I may consider doing them again at some point because I feel like they would just look just pretty cool with my art. Um, and you guys who have been around for a sec, you guys know that I really loved those pop art nails. I think that's what we called them. Like the cartoon looking like rainbow nails. I really loved those ones. These ones might be a little bit more of a favorite than those for me, to be honest. They're very colorful. So hopefully I don't get sick of them because they're so colorful. Okay, hold on. Hold on. You guys ready? Dun, 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 dun. They're insane. They're like if tie-dye and dot art had a baby. That's these nails, I think. Aren't they cool? They're pretty insane. But they're very fun. Like, I just, I mean, not that these are really all that colorful, but, I don't know. Just thought it was, different. Different. And that's what happens when I'm not quite sure what I want to do on my nails. We had Christmas, right? We had the Christmas light French most recently, and those were cute. I love them, adorable. But I was over Christmas, and so next month in VIP is sunflower themed, but I felt like if I would have gotten sunflower nails right now, like I think it's just a little bit too early, since, not that August isn't that far away, but I keep my nails for 3 weeks, so at least 3 weeks. So I was afraid they'd kind of like get all grown out and wonky, I kind of wanted them to be a little bit more fresh. So I'll probably do sunflower nails next time. We'll see though. Yeah, they're like tie-dye and dot art together. Aren't they fun? I think she did a great job. We didn't do Picklesburg. Actually, I've actually never done Picklesburg. Lived in Pittsburgh my entire life. We've just never done it. And I guess it's probably a good thing. Whoa, I need to shake this up. It's probably a good thing that's not the right bottle. It's probably a good thing we didn't though, because like the smoke was crazy during that weekend. I heard it was pretty terrible to be down there. Hello. So I'm dripping ornaments right now. So we will glitter some ornaments during this live. Just don't let me forget that they're dripping. Thank you. I brought my nail girl a set of branded dotting tools because the last time she was doing something on my nails that required dots, she didn't have a great assortment of ballpoints. So I was like, mental note, I'm going to bring her some of my dotting tools. And it was so funny because she was like looking at them. She's like, oh my God, I love how they're numbered, like the sizes. And then she looked at them a little bit more and saw that it had my business. She's like, oh, I love them even more. She also said that She was like, hey, I saw that you were live the other night. I'm always on YouTube. And I was like, why didn't you come in to say hi? So I told her next time she sees me live on YouTube, she needs to come in and say hi to you guys. I feel like you guys would love to say hi to her. Yes, we're glittering ornaments. One of my favorite steps to making these pretty ornaments is the glittering. So we're not even painting during that point, but it's one of my favorites. Yes, you guys are so nice. Because I was like, oh, you should come in and say hi. They'd love it. She goes, wait, really? And I was like, yeah. They would probably love to say hi to my person who does my nails. So maybe we'll see her. Who knows? This one is Sirius, 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 like Sirius Black from Harry Potter, from DGH. Exactly, nice and supportive. So I think I'm gonna do another Halloween. So this is the second one. The other one that we did was green. I did this one today. I finished this one today. All I had to do was like the little people or the faces and stuff. So I think we might do another Halloween one today. What do you guys think? Where's my purple paint? Oh, purple paint. Oh, not where it should be. So I hope you guys had a good Thursday. I saw some of you guys were hanging out in Tara's live with her and Jenny while they were painting their fun mandalas. I wish that I participated. I just was not prepared. But maybe in some free time I'll rewatch it and then make something. Oh, nice. Oh, the stupid scammers. I know. Yeah, is it mostly on Facebook? Like, is it something that, like, you're posting on Facebook and then they're trying to get a hold of you that way? I've noticed that Facebook is really bad with scammers. I have actually never sold anything to anyone via Facebook. In fact, anytime someone's like, oh my God, I'd love you. Like, their wording throws you off. I mean, maybe now you'll be able to catch it, but the way they, like, comment about it to, like, get the conversation going is a little weird. So, like, I can usually tell when it's, like, legit or not. But, I mean, the way I do it, since I have a website, if you're not going to buy from my website, then tough luck, kid. And then they usually expose themselves after that. But, yeah, it's gotten real bad with scammers. Another thing to watch out for, I don't know if any of you guys do this, but I am part of a, like, local, I don't use it very much anymore because I don't do, like, many shows at all, but I'm part of a Facebook group or two that is, like, for local shows, and so people will post about shows that they're doing, shows that are going on. Some of the event, like, the organizers will be in there and they'll post their little flyer, all that kind of stuff. That is another way that people get scammed, because they make up a fake flyer and then people don't do their research and they don't, like, look at the actual event place to make sure it's going on, and then they'll pay, you know, the money, and then the event's not actually happening. That almost happened to me once, and something tipped me off, and so I called the place and they were like, oh no. I called or emailed, one of the two, maybe both. It's been so long, but they were like, oh no, we don't have, like, we do have events, but we don't have an event right now. Like, that's not us. So, who is what? It's crazy, the things that, you know, people will do for money these days. And what's sad is that a lot of them are very smart. If only they could use their powers for good and not evil, you know? Oh no, that's scary. Um, there's also this scam going around. I haven't seen it for a while, but like this happened like to me sort of, where I had someone that I used to go to high school with. Thank y'all. That I like literally hadn't talked to in, I don't know, years, and they like messaged me on Instagram and said, "Hey, I'm locked out of my Facebook. Can you help me?" Um, and then it just like it didn't sound like that person, you know? And then I Googled it and it was like, "Oh no, this is a common scam. Like their account is currently hacked and they're trying to get into your information." And I was like blocked, which I feel bad because I did that. The kid was cute. Like he's a cute kid. Like he was, we were in home ec together, and he's special needs, and he and I just clicked, you know, like I was the only one that stayed with like his group the entire year. Everybody else was like, "No, they keep messing up my recipes." And I was like, "I don't give a fuck," you know, like whatever, you know? And I mean, it was an easy A for me too, because, you know, even if the recipe was messed up, like the teacher, she didn't care because I just let them do everything because they were having a good time. But I felt bad having to block him because, you know, his stuff was all hacked up and I didn't want them to mess with me, you know? Yeah, it's hard. It's a little bit easier, like having a website, you know, if they're not gonna, you know, pay for it on there, then tough luck, you know, but yeah, Facebook seems to be the worst. I haven't had any issues on TikTok yet, but Facebook tends to be the one that definitely have the most problems with when it comes to scammers. Oh, it probably slipped. So, I have it propped up. You like my little thing? I don't have room for it over in my living room right now. But I made this today. This is the last project for August VIP. So I just kind of had it leaned up on that. So it probably just slid just a little bit. I've got a ghost. Isn't it cute? I was having fun with the sunflower theme for next month. Oh, I forgot my little teeny tiny white dots. Hold on. I've been liking doing that recently. I feel like it just adds a little extra. Oh, I'm sure. That's definitely one, like I've never used Craigslist. I probably like tried to, but it was kind of confusing, and honestly, like I was a little scared of it, to be completely honest. I felt like there were a lot of creepos on there too. So I think after we get the first layer of this design on here, then we will glitter the few ornaments that I have. You could probably do part of it. If you did a 4-inch ornament, they would, a couple of them would definitely fit. Um, but no, most of these are, well, I mean, you could probably do like a smaller version of this, you know? You could probably fit this kind of on an ornament somehow. Uh, but like this one, like you could probably do like this part and then add a little outer edge and kind of, you know, it can't go this big, but like this part would definitely fit, and maybe like some green here for like leaves. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, probably at this point, because there's so many better ways to, that needs to move. There's so many better ways to do you know, whatever people tend to do over on Craigslist. I did make one the other day, but it wasn't VIP. It was just for fun. Yeah, I mean, ETSY, I guess I don't have to say that. Etsy, they handle like the tax side of things for you. Like they'll send you the documents and everything. So if you're I mean, I know that's probably not what you mean by worrying about Uncle Sam, but if you're like, you know, stressing about handling the tax portion of it, Etsy will at least kind of do that for you. They'll give you all the documents that you need. Thank you. Yeah, that one was just for funsies. Had I been smart about it, I would have written a sunflower pattern for August. I mean, I guess technically it's not too late, and I probably could. And then I could get ahead for next month's pattern of the month. Maybe I will, if I have some time, maybe I'll write another pattern if I have some time this weekend. Because now that the rest of the projects are done, I'm free. I don't have as much to do. Yeah, I'll try to see if I can squeeze one in. I mean, it will help me out in the long run, put me slightly ahead next month for the things that I have to do. I'm gonna try. Because as of right now, it is like Christmas themed. Right, if I happen, I know it'll take me like, you know, most of my day, but maybe I can get it started like Saturday morning, you know? You do. Oh, that'll be fun. How did you have a second one since the last time we talked, or I'm trying to remember. When was your most recent one? So my nails are just wacky and crazy and colorful. I'm gonna say it's like as if tie-dye and dot art had a baby. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. They're just random. Oh, I have orange paint on me. Anyways, it's just like if tie-dye and dot art had a baby. There's a few little dots on there. But I thought they were fun. They're crazy. Hello, Dory. Fun and colorful. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. So I saw a variation of them and I said, ooh, I think I know how she would do them. So I'm pretty sure if I could do them, she could also do them. And as soon as I showed her, she was like, oh, yes, well, let's do that. And I was like, okay. How did that one go? Did that one go okay? I always forget whenever I get my new set, like how pointy and sharp they are. Because like, you know, at over 3 weeks, they don't, the pointy tips aren't as pointy They definitely dull out quite a bit, but right now they're nice and sharp. Good. And hopefully after your first one, you were able to make a few changes and kind of like you made some mental notes about what you would do the next time, your setup, like what to bring, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. My nail girl, not that I don't trust her, but like her style is a little different than mine. So, and her favorite color, like she loves orange. She also loves green, but she loves orange. And I mean, there is quite a bit of orange, but she loves orange. I'm sure she wouldn't do me like that though. I think she'd be able to come up with something fun. Oh, good. Yeah. It's gonna be all girl bossing. That's gonna be great. Speaking about events, I'm pretty sure I should hear back about the state college show by the end of this month, I think. It's either that or, yeah, I'm pretty sure application's already closed. Not that I'm not worried about getting in, but you know, it makes it like real, you know, once it's officially official. A hunting show. Interesting. Oh, yeah. What's your current thing that you're having fun with? Are you doing anything different?
Free yourself from prying eyes. Ask privately.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the top ends. Hey, I thought of you the other day. Um, I noticed that the Hob has two different colors of dot glitters. I don't know if you already have them, but I thought about you. I almost grabbed them for you, but then I was like, I was like just about to leave, so I was like, oh, I can't wait around, but I don't know if she has them already. I was just killing time in there until TJ Maxx and like Home Goods and stuff opened, you know? So I wanted to get there bright and early. Yeah, there's one that's like it kind of reminded me of like Peeps. Like it was like pastel-ish. And then there was one that was like more rainbowy, like carnival kind of feel. Hello, Moon. I don't want to say this is my first painting of the day, but it's my first painting in quite a few hours, so bear with me. I painted one ornament today. Well, I guess I painted more than I thought I did. I painted one ornament today and part of the VIP design and then top dotted some stuff. So I guess I'm not completely out of practice. Oh gosh. I hate stuff like that. I was trying to set something up last year for my show and I literally could not figure it out and I was like getting so frustrated because I'm like it's just I mean they're just tubes and you twist them together and it makes a bar thing. Nope. We all had different ends. It was weird. Oh, I'm sure. Especially yeah, especially like the blue and purpley one. Yeah, that one, I'm sure. Yes. Yes. I got it last year. So I didn't mean to scream, but yes. I got it last year because I wanted to hang like gnome ornaments from it, and I didn't want, like, I wanted it to like it kind of clamped on my table, so it like went up and over, you know. Um and it had multiple different size bars that you twist together, and like all the ends were different and they fit together differently, and like it was really hard to read the directions, and I was like Scott eventually got it put together, and then I like wanted to break it down partially, and he was like, "What are you doing? Just take the whole thing apart." And I'm like, "No." Because if I get to my show in State College and I can't figure out how to put it together, I'm gonna throw a freaking fit. Yes, I was so mad. I was so mad. I'm pretty sure, I want to say I got it off Temu, but I'm sure you could have found it on Amazon too. But yeah, I remember being pissed off about it. I'm probably not bringing it this year. I don't even know where it is, to be honest. Where are... Let's do green. Nope, that's not what I wanted to use. Where's my little 3-petal friend? Here it is. Oh, I forgot my little dots. Oh well, we're gonna do something different. Hello. Let's see. What do I want to put here? I feel like it might be cool to do bats here because it kind of looks like a night sky. But I don't know if I want to do that. Because, I mean, I guess I could do purple bats. I think I have room. Let's try it. We're gonna change them slightly. A little bit. We're gonna make them a little bit more pointy than what this tool makes, but that's okay. I should probably spread that out just a little bit more. Okay. So then I'm gonna take this tool and I'm just gonna make it a little bit pointier. I gotta work fast. Alright, I'm gonna try and do a couple of these at a time because the longer I spend doing that, the more caked on this paint is. Oh, I missed the spot, but that's okay. Oh, well, we're just gonna deal with it. I slightly over dipped, so we're gonna have, oh no, I made a bubble. Once you over dip, It's a pain in the butt, but I'm not gonna let it stop me. We're just gonna keep going. We'll just adjust them later, no big deal. Some of these fully closed tools, you've got to really have your paint nice and flat, otherwise it'll be like a little bubble wand, you know? So, little word to the wise, spread your paint out a little bit more than I did. That's all right, I'm not too worried about it because I'm about to color them in anyways, so no big deal. It is a bat. Oh, hello, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Sometimes that works for me and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm just going in with this pointy tool and I'm just making all the little edges a little bit pointier. And I'll probably put some purple glitter on them later, I think. But once we finish up these bats, we're going to set this aside. We're going to glitter some ornaments. We'll come back to this. It's freaking bats. I'm in a Halloween mood. Well, I'm always in a Halloween mood. This lady today, so so I've been decorated. Most of you guys know this, but I've been decorated for Halloween since like the first week of July. And I get super excited because I don't go shopping very much, and I definitely don't go shopping during the day because, you know, I'm supposed to be working. But I will make time to go to like TJ Maxx and Home Goods and stuff like at least 2 times a week. They are very cute, aren't they? And so right now that's what I do. So I'm in Halloween mode. But every time I go there, I usually come out with something. Like I just can't help myself, you know? And this year, my hyperfixation decor item, I mean, it's ghosts all the time, but like last year I spent a lot of time getting like little table decor ghosts. And this year I am focusing, unless I find something extra cute that I can't live without, this year I'm focusing more on wall decor, and like doing a couple, at least, well, I have one main like accent wall, but it's becoming more than that. So anyways, long story short, there are some things that I had on my accent walls previously that I kind of outgrew, you know, like I found better things, right? And so I'm like, well, what the heck am I gonna do with all of this, right? And it's just not really worth my time to like try and like sell it off on like Facebook or Mercari or whatever. So I'm part of a local Facebook group that's a buy, sell nothing for the place that I live. And so basically, if there's things that I just want to get rid of really fast, I'll just post it on there for free. And then, you know, you pick someone in the comments who wants it, and then they come pick it up off your porch, and it's like super easy, you know, you don't even have to walk anything to the trash. So this lady was like, you know, oh, I'm getting ready to decorate, like me and my kids, we love Halloween. And I'm like, perfect, I choose you. So she came to pick them up this morning, and they were painting the lines of like the parking spots in front of my apartment today. So I was like, oh, I'll just walk them out to you, no big deal. And she gets out of her car and she goes, thank you so much. And I was like, oh no, thank you, because I need more room for my things and you are helping me. And she goes, we love Halloween, I'm so excited. And I was like, yeah, me too, I'm already decorated. But it was just funny because I'm like, no, thank you for taking some of my older decor so I can get new stuff. This tool is from my friend Erin. Espressly for you, if you've ever seen her account. Erin Ridley. Maybe you know her like by that instead. I don't know. I think I know her by Erin Ridley. I don't think I know her by her like account necessarily. But anyways, she makes these. And she made me one. And it's just like a nice wonderful swoosh tool. And I like it because the wonderful ones from Dollar Tree that we all love so much, you know, they were discontinued. So once we all can't find them anymore, which most of us can't, and once the ones that I have for you guys on my website sell out, like they're done. So I'm trying, I wanted to find a new swoosh tool that I love. And Erin sent me one. Now, she is sending me another one, not because there's anything wrong with it on her end, but I had asked her if there was a way that she could make the tip, like the pointy part, shorter, because my nails, like I just, you know, I like to hold my tool a little bit further up, and like I have these little corks on here because if I held it from here, like I just didn't quite feel like I had the control that I needed. So she actually was like, yeah, I'll find something else, you know, like I'll make it work. And I think she is gonna offer both options, like a shorter tipped stylus and a longer one so that people can choose, which I think is awesome. But yeah, so this is the first one she sent me, and I love it. I had to just slightly adjust it for my to fit my needs because of my long ass nails. Right, exactly. Like I would much rather give it to a family or someone who I know will use it than throw it out, you know? I only throw things out when I like just really don't have a choice, and like I don't feel like posting it online to sell it, you know? Cuz like if I'm destashing, chances are like I want it out now, right? And so what's nice about giving it away in the Facebook group is that like it's gone either the same day or next. A mechanical pencil? I don't know if I know that hack. What? Please explain. Explain, explain. A mechanical pencil for the swooshes. Like using like the tip of like the mechanical pencil to drag your swoosh? Is that what you're talking about? Sure can. They're crazy. They're probably the craziest nails I have ever had. And if you guys think I've had crazier, try to remind me. Because I don't know. I feel like these ones are pretty interesting. I'll have to ask her. I'll have to ask her for a demo. Because I mean, I'm sure it's obviously not the case, but I would have just thought that you would accidentally like get like pencil in the paint, but I guess not. Like it's not like you're pressing hard, I suppose. That's an interesting little trick. Thank you. Like I know the fruit nails were pretty crazy, but I think that these are crazier. Well, I don't know if her stuff is the same across different platforms, but Erin Ridley, or I think it's Espressly for You, I believe, I think is one of her Facebook platforms, I think. But I think it's mostly Erin Ridley, I think. Okay, let's glitter some ornaments. I'm going up. Okay. That's her Instagram account too? Okay. So unfortunately, I did not pour the stuff back into the Duraclear container, so we're gonna have to do that. But anyways, I definitely want 2 more of these, one for Halloween and one for Christmas. We're gonna we're going to do 2 greens. This is currently my favorite green at the moment. I know. I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna change the pattern of the month to a sunflower. If I have time, I'm gonna write a new pattern, and then I'll just be ahead for, you know, have a pattern of the month done for September. Thank you. I love my melting snowman. Like, this is probably my favorite ornament I've ever done. Not the colors. I like the colors, but the pattern of as a whole is my favorite ornament I've ever done, I think. So proud of it. Isn't this green pretty? This green is called Green Apple Crush from Freedom Glitter. If you use code JGrondz, I think it's JGrondz, it might be JGrondz 10, you get some moolah off when you order from them. The picture frame is from Hobby Lobby. It's brown, like it's dark brown, and it's for me it was on one of the end caps in the frame area, like the regular frame area. If you can't find the picture frame, Brandy, it's a 6-inch circle, and the center picture part is 4 inches, so you could kind of do your own thing if you wanted to. This is one of those mini charcuterie boards that we used last year, but they have them again this year. And then there's a stash jar and a coaster. So most things are about 4 inches roughly, pattern design wise, if you guys can't get that. Okay, next color. But of course I will give like the, you know, I'll give all the ingredients at the beginning of the month like I always do. Bees, probably from the Zon. At one point I've gotten them off Temu as well, but I think I got those ones off Amazon because I needed them quickly for a project. Yes, they do. Oh, darn. Might as well. I mean, you want to go before Saturday, because Saturdays at Hobby Lobby suck. We've got 12 ornaments to glitter, so. I did, Rhonda, but I'm going to see if I can get some UVDTFs made. I don't know how the quality is going to be, but we'll see. But yes, that was from Cricut that I cut. So if you have a Cricut, it's 4 inches across, and I just typed hello into the picture search bar, and I chose that one, and I just resized it to 4 inches across. Hello, hello. I know it's you. Or are you saying that to someone else? I know it's you. Yes. If you ordered one of the butterflies, then yes. That's what those were for. So on these plastic ornaments, I use the Bistro extra fine tip chalk marker. I get this at I get it at Michael's. You can find it on Amazon too, but I find that like they're a lot harder to get going, like the ones on Amazon. The ones from Michael's, they start working like right away. So I have both, but I only tend to use the one from Michael's. Ooh. Hello. Did you get the skinny ovals? I'll have to look. I don't remember which ones you got. Hold on, let me look. And Dory will have more skinny ovals if we run out. But I feel like a lot of people already have them because they're one of the OG sets, so let's see. Let's see. What's your name? I know your name. Gotta type your name. There we go. Let's see. Yes, you got the right ones. Indeed, you're good. All set. All right. So these are Halloween. This one's whatever I want it to be. Let's see here. Maybe let's do another like purple color. Let's do, ooh, this one will be pretty. This one doesn't exist anymore, but sorry. It doesn't even have a name. It doesn't exist. But this might be close to that Berry Smash color that is from Freedom Glitter. So it's in my cart. The next time I get glitter, I'm gonna get that color just to see. These ones? Like I did last year, I could try and get more because mine has a ton. They're in the fall area, Rita. I don't know if you looked in the fall section, but that's where they are. You can kind of do it without it, but I personally think it looks better with the skinny ovals. So on the stash jar, I did it twice, just so you guys could kind of see. Same pattern. These are with dots and this is with skinny ovals, but I did use skinny ovals on a couple other things. So, oops, wrong one. Wrong lid. I love glittering ornaments. It's literally so satisfying. Oh, I didn't really show you it. Huh, isn't it pretty? All right, let me look at my basket. We've got some greens, we've got some purples, we've got lots of whites and light blues. I don't know. I have so much glitter and I never know. Never know what I want to use. It's a real struggle. Pink. Okay, a couple votes for pink. All right, here we go. Pink. Pastel pink. That's pink. I know. Very pink. Need to move these. Hold on. Now this glitter might need a little help because the way that these lay, sometimes a little bit of extra fine glitter will help, but we'll see. Because this is a, like it's fully matte, you know, so sometimes there's some little cracks where the glitter didn't fully lay or it's just overlapping weird. Oh, it might. Who knows? It might glow. I'm gonna go back in, just do another layer. This is like a holographic light pink. Isn't that cool? Oh, cool. Well, hopefully business picks up for you. Oh, Diane, I hope you're feeling better soon. It's actually not bad. I actually don't mind how that laid. That's actually quite pretty. You can see how much I use this color. Not very much. All right, I saw a dark blue. Dark blue, dark blue. Good, that means your food is delicious. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time to get started, you know? And it might be like the location too. Maybe you gotta try a new location. You'll figure it out. Hollow red, is that what you mean? Pretty nice blue. Hello, hello, Donna with one N. I know, isn't it? I used this color and did like a red, white, and blue design. All right, we've got 4 ornaments left. 4 ornaments left. Let's do another purple. Plum. Okay. I think I do have a plum already glittered. I did a berry one though. This one's fun because it's like iridescent, a little bit see-through. Oh yeah, it might, yeah, you might need a little bit of help. Isn't that fun? I love like the pink shift to it as well. It's just so pretty. Emerald green. I've got, oh no, do I have? I might have already painted it. Let me look. I have an emerald green already. Let's see. So much glitter, so hard to choose. Ooh, let's do, no, I already have one, just kidding. Let's do, I'm gonna do this one because to me this is like very Pittsburgh sports team. I've got like 10 white ones. I glittered a bunch of white ones and I didn't use them because that's just what I do. This one I got for free one time when I ordered on a Wednesday from It's Pretty Personal. They sent me a free bottle of glitter. Blue, green. Oh, we actually, hold on. I actually do need to do like a peacock kind of one because I have an idea for a peacock design, which you may not see me do because I need to figure it out first. I don't know where I put that glitter though. I had a little bag full of like a custom mix of like peacock glitter. I don't know where I put it. Well, that stinks. Where could it be? Oh man. Well, that's lame. I don't think it's in there. Well, I guess not. Okay, fine. We'll do a different one. We'll do... We'll do this one, because I feel like this one has like a greenish, bluish to it. Thank you. I feel like this could be pretty peacock, sort of. Because it almost has like a teal reflect to it. Oh yeah, I use DecoArt Duraclear High Gloss Varnish. In my opinion, it's the best for ornament glittering. You can kind of see that bluish, tealish shift. And last but not least, we're going to do a color shift, another color shift. This one is fun, and I'm almost out of it, so I'm kind of sad. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can use all different types of glitters. If you're going to use a chunky glitter, though, my recommendation is, you see how there's like a bunch of, oh, that didn't really help. You see how there's a bunch of different cut sizes? It's not just chunk. There's like a bunch of fine and mini chunk in it. That's what I'd recommend because it allows for more of a full coverage. And if you don't, then you just go in with a fine glitter after the fact of like a similar color, and it'll fill in some spots too. Okay, now for the boring part, and I do apologize. I try to do this before I go live, but today that did not happen. Where's my Dura Clear? Here it is. That purpley one was called Megaphone. It's from DGH, but it's been sold out for a while. Maybe she'll restock it though. This is my least favorite part, but it's gotta be done. Yes, I got some new nails. They're wacky and super colorful and fun. She's good. I think she said she's gonna try and make a comeback for her birthday. She's just kind of, she's having a little bit of, I don't know if you would call it like imposter syndrome, but she's, you know, kind of like her brain is sort of talking herself out of stuff because she's like, nobody's gonna want me when I come back. And I'm like, well, you gotta do it someday. The inspo was nails like this. She just, you know, did her best and obviously put her own little twist on it. But I knew, like, I kind of knew how she would do them, so I figured as soon as I showed her the inspo pic, she'd be like, yep, we can do that. Ooh, gotta get my other bottle. This is a picture frame, but you could make it a mirror. Yep. It is for VIP. Next month's VIP theme is sunflowers. So everything we're doing, and hopefully the pattern of the month too, is a sunflower pattern. Because when I think of August, I think of sunflowers. Oh. Yeah, last time I talked to her, she was trying to plan out her birthday box. You know, her birthday boxes every year are so much fun. And she said that, she didn't have all the colors picked out yet. You know, she still had to kind of talk to her supplier and stuff. But purples and teals were on the list. And I was like, I'm down. You don't have to say anything else. Give me that box. Oh, that's what she said. Yeah, so she's like, I'm just afraid, like, you know, because she usually has, I think, about 50 boxes, and she's like, what if they don't sell? And I'm like, you won't know unless you try, man. Like, I said they've never, you know, you've never not sold out, right? Even if there's a couple left over after the pre-order, like as soon as everybody starts getting it, everybody always wants it, you know? So she's just, you know, struggling with, you know, her brain telling her, no, you can't do it. And I'm like, yes, you can. I actually was like, well, you know, the longer you talk yourself out of it, like you could have just been doing something, you know? All right, the fun is over. Just kidding. More fun. Me too. And that's nice because this is pretty dry, so we can continue with it. Okay. Black top dots. Where's my black paint? It's a big bottle. Like, oh, here it is. I was gonna say, it shouldn't have gone far. Her birthday is August 2nd, and so it comes out sometime during August. I think it's gonna be more mid-August this year, but she was like, this would be the first year that I didn't do a birthday box. And I'm like, yeah, and that just simply can't happen. Like, you just gotta do it. I actually texted her today because I found something for her birthday. I mean, it wasn't really, I mean, I bought it for her because I'm like, yeah, her birthday's coming up. But I sent it to her because I thought she'd like it. And the way she reacted, I'm like, well, good thing I already bought it. Why did I put that lid back on? I'm not done. I think I'm just gonna go over them with like purple glitter. I don't think I'm gonna give them eyes. I might do like some stars or something behind the bats. Oh. I know, that's what I said. I said your birthday boxes are always a hit. But I get it. I mean, I still have days where I'm like, I could, you know, I could stop tomorrow and nothing would, you know, no one would miss me. Or like, you know, I have those negative thoughts sometimes. And even when I was growing up, like, I'd be like, I'm gonna fail the test. My dad's like, you're not gonna fail. Like, you get good grades. Like, you always talk bad to yourself. Like, I don't know why you do that. Like, you're very smart, you know, like, you're not gonna fail. I'm a lot better now, but I still have my moments. I know. But, you know, it's sometimes, you know, like when you have a slow day or a slow week, right? It's easy to kind of get talked down to yourself. Our minds are our own worst enemies sometimes, you know? It's really not fun. Why do we do that to ourselves, you know? She's still around, but she's just kind of doing a little bit more of her own thing with her own art. Right now, I've seen her a lot live. She's been crocheting because she's very good at that. I mean, she does everything, but she's very good at crocheting. She's very good at painting and drawing. So, she said that she wants to, the rounds, she wants to kind of like have them be like hand paint, like not hand paint. Well, she wants them to be more her art, like all of her art, you know? Oh, I believe it. Thought demons. Yeah, that's a great word for it. Coffee at 10:36 at night. Woohoo. Okay, purple glitter. No, we're gonna do opals. Let's do opals. With your nose pinched. Gotta add sparkles back in here, you know? The glitter is not enough. Oh yeah, that's gonna be pretty. If you guys didn't hear me talking about it, it still needs finalized, like the date needs finalized. But next month, I'm going to be taking a trip up to the 24-hour crafts warehouse. And I'm going to be doing a ornament class on their account. I'm going to go live with 24-hour crafts. I'll be with them. It'll probably either be a Wednesday or a Thursday, middle of August. And we're gonna do like a fun, probably like a, I think I'm gonna make like a little cute snowman pattern. I have Anna, she's gonna make a special ornament blank so that, you know, we can all kind of do it pretty easily. It's gonna be a wood ornament. Because I want to be able to, like, you know, have something that they sell, right? So it wouldn't make sense for me to bring these little glittered ornaments. Like, it would be better if I had one of theirs. And so my idea is, you know, like the wood ornaments with a little loopy thing. I would have like the center marked out, like it would be etched, and that would be their product that they could offer. And then on the live, we'll draw the guidelines, and I'll have, you know, the pattern already figured out, and I'll supply the paint to them, and we'll live paint for a couple hours. So once I get the date and the time solidified, I'll definitely let you guys know, because it's gonna be a free class. You know, you don't have to pay for it. It's just gonna be me, not on my platform. We're gonna be over on 24-hour crafts TikTok. So if you guys, some of you guys watching don't know who 24-hour crafts is, they are my wood people. They're a small business, smaller business based out of Pittsburgh, PA, which is where I am. So they're local to me. And I had the pleasure of going to their warehouse back in April. April? Yeah. We had a little Dot Fam meetup here in Pittsburgh. And one of the things that we did that weekend is we took a little trip up the road to the 24-hour crafts warehouse, and we were the first people that ever got a tour. They had never done that before. And we got to meet everybody, and they walked us around the warehouse and showed us all of their lasers and how they do things. And so yeah, I kind of was like, I would love to, you know, come and hang out and do a class, and they're taking me up on that offer. So we're still working out like the little bits, but should be in August. So once I get the date solidified, I'm sure I'll post about it and I'm sure I'll talk about it more. But 24-hour crafts, they'll probably likely be going live on their TikTok account. And we'll just be painting probably midday. Like I think it's gonna be like a 11 o'clock, like lunchtime Eastern sort of live, because that's usually when they go live. So that's fine. That's fine with me. And so yeah, I'll tell you guys the date and the time once I get it more solidified, and if we need any paint colors or supplies or anything, I'll also tell you guys that too. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun thing. I don't think it'll be posted anywhere else, so like if you can't catch it live, they probably won't post it anywhere else. But it should be a fun thing. I'm super excited. It's really, really cool to make those connections with some of those businesses that, I'm sure a bunch of us used even before you guys heard me talking about them, because I bought from them on Etsy when they had they still have their Etsy shop, but before they had their website, I bought from them for a while when I first started. And I remember being on TikTok and some of you guys were like, you should ask them if they'll give you like a code for us. The worst they can say is no. And I'm like, that's true. So I sent them a message on Etsy and I said, hi, you guys have seen how much I order from you guys. Like, do you guys have creator things? And they were like, oh, we are actually just starting it. Here, we'd love to give you a code. So, so I'm having Anna work on one. Basically, it's gonna be like the ornament that you got from the Dot Fam thing, but instead of it having anything on it, it's just gonna have the center point marked. So it'll probably be a 4-inch like wood ornament, or maybe it's 3-inch. I don't know. I gotta talk to Anna. Probably 4-inch. That's true. Yeah. No, Rosie, I didn't. I'm such a bad person. I never did. Now I feel like it's way too late. Maybe I'll see him. Maybe I'll see him in August and be like, I promise I didn't just take your piece and run. But it'll basically be like a design like this, just on a flat wood ornament. I'm gonna write a special design. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I just kind of figured for people who aren't really used to dotting, just kind of taking away that frustrating part of having to find the center. You know what I mean? Like it would already be there. I mean, I bet you he probably already noticed that there were issues with it. So Yep. Yep, painted black first. Yep, we'll draw the guidelines together and just go with the design. So once I get everything like figured out and like the last little details figured out, I'll post about it way ahead of time so that you guys, if you want to participate with me live, you can. I know. I kind of forgot about it, and honestly, I don't even know where I put it. It's here somewhere, I'm sure. Hello. But yeah, they're trying to get their engagement up a little bit, and I'm like, ooh, I got you. Let's do this. This will be fun. Yeah. I'll just take it with me and be like, listen, I really wanted to paint it, but like, here are some issues. um, oh, yeah, that's early for you guys. Yeah, it's probably going to be around between 11 and 1 o'clock. Enough time so that I don't hit some mad rush hour traffic going back home, because I do have to go through the city to get back to where I live because they're on the opposite side of town. So I think it will be probably closer to like early lunchtime kind of, but we'll have to see. Yeah. Oh geez. She's in Canada, but like in this on the side of the US that you are on, so not US, but on the side where you are, Diane. Oh, it's an early day for Jenny. Even earlier for Alaska. It gets me every time, Jenny, when we have that meeting at night and it's like late as hell for me and it's like the sun is still up for you. I'm like, what the hell? All right, so the only thing I need to do on this is add hollow to the black. Are we going to do anything here or should we just leave it? What do you guys think? I kind of just like it how it is with the glitter kind of sparkling through. Unless you think we need to add like little stars or something. Oh. Leave it. Okay. Shall we do red? Ooh, let's do a peppermint design on this one. Let's do peppermint. It was a 383. Oh, see, I keep hearing talks about that not happening here eventually too. No, was not intentional, but I can see it. I can see it. Do you like my Beetlejuice inspired one? I did a green one too, but I liked it so much that I did another one. The one with the bats. I used sour apple, but another favorite green is Irish moss. Like when it comes to Halloween, I love using Irish moss too. But for that one, I did cool white, sour apple, lavender, and tangerine. And then I top dotted with black. And I used my lime green opals and purple opals and the dark orange opals for the sparkles. Oh, I took some time off. I was in my free time, I was organizing and cleaning and painting some ghost frames and finishing up VIP. So I kind of slowed down a little bit, but we're still on track. We're still on track. We should hit ornament number 400 sometime next week, I believe, is what my count says. Oh, I know. I've been using it so much recently. I try. From me, Christine. So I have been partnered up with one of my friends. Actually, she's a Dot Fam member. I met her via online. So, but I've been partnered up with my friend Dory for a little bit over 2 years now. And together we have come out with like amazing different tools, like dotting tools and guideline things and ornament things and amazing just 3D printed awesome things. So check out my website, JGrondz.art.com. There's a shit ton of stuff. But these are the ornament gauges. So the one that we've had the longest, so these are for the 3-inch ornaments. The one that we had the longest splits like 4 and 8, right? And we recently just came out with one that splits 5 and 10 for your guidelines, and also 6 and 12. This one is a 4, 8, 16, but that still, you know, splits into 4 and 8. So we've had this one out the longest, so that's like the majority of my patterns. But what's cool about it is, so when you flip it over, I don't know if you saw me doing this earlier. I do ship to Canada, indeed. So here, I'll show you how to use it in case you missed it or anybody else new who's joining. I'll show you. So this is for you can get these at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. So you flip it over. I use a fine tip chalk marker. Got it at Michael's. It's like the fine tip Sharpie. I just feel like it works the best. So I'm not going to do 16 because that's just not the pattern I'm doing. So I'm just going to do the main 8. So you can mark your center. And then I just do like a little notch. I don't go all the way because I don't need it. You could if you want to, but I don't know. I find like I can keep my guidelines straighter if I just do a little notch. So I'm just doing 8, not 16. So I'm not using all of them, but you can if you want. And then once you get that in there, you flip it over so you can see that you have the start of your guidelines. And these notches along the edge, you center a ruler in the middle of it with your little guideline notch that you made, and it helps you can extend your lines, and it helps you draw your guidelines so that you actually have some good guidelines on an ornament. So it's a holder and a guideline maker helper all in one. So we've got a bunch of different ones for the 3-inch. We've also got some 4-inch and some square. But yeah, they're just, they're a freaking game changer, man. This is probably my favorite non-dotting tool that we have. So now you can start your design. Isn't it cool? It's awesome. And this will just come off whenever your paint's dry. I take a damp sponge. You can even rub it off with your fingers, but I just take like a very lightly damp sponge and I just wipe them off. Aren't they cool? They're like if tie-dye and dot art had a baby. So whenever I do a peppermint design, I do a lot of pink and white, and then I top dot more with red and peppermint. So it's not going to look like a peppermint yet, but it will. I think I'm going to do like the same type of design. Instead of black and white, I'll do red and white. Yep, blooming gel, and then obviously some dotting tools. But yeah, blooming gel. I brought her some of my JGrondz tools, dotting tools, because she had a set that only had like 3 different sizes. And the last time she was using dotting tools on my nails, she was like struggling because she was like, I don't have the right dot. And I'm like, I can help with that. So I brought some for her. I used to do these little dots in between every one, but I noticed that sometimes these dots are so tiny that when I go to remove my guidelines, it takes them off. And then I don't realize it. So now I just started skipping every other one, because, you know, it's fine. Oh my gosh, how fun. Yeah, she's always down to try some fun ideas. I think that's an awesome little date night after the nails. Hoblob and Michael's run. Hell yeah. Dory, I have an idea. When I talk to you tomorrow, ask me about my idea for guidelines along a pretty pot. I know. It's worth it though, right? The other day I spent like $78 at Hobby Lobby and I'm about to shit my pants because I haven't spent that much in a long time. And I'm like, what did I buy? I like even had to check my receipt and everything to make sure that they like gave me everything that I got that was on sale. So I will once I show Dory. But like, for example, you know how like if you want to draw guidelines on something and like, I don't know if you've seen me do it before where I'll like set something on something and then I'll spin it like this. Pretend that's a pencil. It's something that allows us to do that, but a bunch of different heights so that you don't have to struggle to keep your pencil in place or find different things to set it on and stuff like that. Oh, do they? Well, we'll have a dotting tool version. I saw something that was like carpentry related and I was like, ooh, I feel like that could work. It's very rare that I spend over $100 at Hobby Lobby. Mostly because I go with a list, right? Like I already know what I'm getting. And but sometimes, like the last time I went, because I had a list, but it was like one of those things where I'm like, I'm looking for something, but like I'm open to having different options kind of thing. And that's how I ran up my tab so high. Oh, Paula, hold on. I saw your text message. But next month, we're doing some pretty pots or some spookulent pots, which might in turn just turn into pretty pots as well. It won't be all month, but waiting for your paint to dry. Well, first of all, question: are you using Americana, or is some of the paint that's coming off, is it the Hobby Lobby Crafters paint? Oh no, I got 3 of them. I find that you gotta go at the beginning of the week or like a day or so after they get their truck in. What are you using to wipe your guidelines off with? I usually do the 2.5-inch pretty pots or pots. Those are my favorite to do. Practice. No, I know some people, they shake a lot. Um, there's some ways to kind of balance yourself a little bit, but a lot of it, I feel like has to do with confidence in a way, although there are some like medical things that kind of cause the shaky. But I noticed when I first started, I wasn't confident in my abilities, and it was like awkward to do this because I didn't have the control. But the more that I did it, the easier it got. But I definitely, when I paint, I have like most of my arm flat on my table, and I've eventually started somehow using my pinky to steady myself too, which for a while I never understood how painters and stuff, like I didn't understand how they did that because it felt awkward, but now I just I started doing it and it's helped. um Poodle skirt or baby pink? This one's baby pink. Poodle skirt is slightly out of reach. I would not use a paper towel. Get a little sponge, like those little disc sponges. You can find them at Hobby Lobby. Like I know for a fact because that's where I got mine. I'm sure you can find them on Temu and Amazon and stuff too. But they look like little hockey pucks. And I just wet that in the sink and I squeeze it out so that it's just damp, and then I just lightly rub over it. Yeah. But if there's a will, there's a way. I know that there are quite a few people who shake quite a bit and they've been able to figure out what works for them. I mean, they still might shake, but it's helped. They figured it out eventually. Oh, where did I put that? Right here. But it definitely is awkward at first, and sometimes it's still awkward depending on the angle. Like I have to do swooshes this way instead of trying to go like this. That feels awkward to me, but this is a little bit better. Yeah, that's what you guys say. The uncrafty crafter. That is a fun one. Speaking of, I saw something the other day and I was like, I can't start a new hobby. I can't start a new hobby. Like, it has nothing to do with dotting. Okay, so that's already out for me because you guys know I won't try anything new if I can't bring my dots into it. And it would require all new materials, so definitely not gonna happen. But I saw someone on live the other day and I was just like, wow. I don't even know. I can't remember what it's called. I couldn't pronounce it anyways. But basically, I'll try and explain it to you. I'm sure some of you guys have seen it or have heard of it or know what I'm about to talk about. So it starts off with like a thick piece of foam board. And like she just got it from like Home Depot. And then she got this double-sided like sticky paper. So one side stuck to the foam, the other side wasn't sticky yet because it still had the film on it. And then she used a stencil and she like traced it out and like cut into it with a like an X-Acto knife. And then she had these little pieces of fabric and she would peel off part of the paper and she would stick the piece of fabric in and she would tuck the fabric into the lines that she drew and it would be like a little like colored spot. And then she would do that with a bunch of different pieces of fabric and eventually it would make a picture. What caught my eye last night was she was doing a gray tabby and I was like, I need this. And then of course I was like, I could do that. Like I want to do that. But like with what time? And I just like 0% of me like has like I can't. It's like I literally don't even know what it's called. Like I can't pronounce it. And I can't even like it's so out of my mind with how to pronounce it that I can't even try to Google it and figure it out. Like I don't know. Hold on. Let me log into TikTok on my computer because I followed her last night. So that means that I could probably figure it out just by looking at my most recently followed. How do I do that on my computer? Following. Her name is Christy, Ho of all hobbies. Ho of all crafty hobbies is her username. Yeah, her stuff was so freaking cool. But I was like, yep. If this wasn't my business and like I just did this for fun, I would 100% have probably bought the materials for it last night for sure. I would have hobby hopped so freaking fast. HOE, Ho, Ho of all crafty hobbies is her username. Her name is Christy. But it's not very often where I see like a hobby like that catches my attention so much. But man, was it cool. It was so neat. Like I did think about it for a second. I'm like, well, maybe I could dot the border. And I'm like, no, Jenna, you can't do that. You can't do it. But yeah, she was working on a little Toby, and I was like, it was for her friend. Otherwise, I was like, I wanted to be like, can I buy that? But maybe one day. Once she's very new to it. So she's like, I haven't like really done one off of a live, so like I don't know how long it takes me. So like eventually I'll figure out a commission rate, and I'm like, let me know, because I can you Saiga? I'm probably butchering that. Yes, it is a Japanese art form. And I just thought it was wicked insane. It looked so cool. And it looks very meditative as well. Like I can see the chill part of it, because like, you know, she was slowly doing it, and that's kind of what we do with our dots. Oh, cool, Shannon. Yeah, I was like absolutely just hooked. She came across my FYP last night, and I was like, oh, I need a shower, but I want to keep watching. I almost did that, Jenny. I almost did. Last year I had a cart full of clay cutters, cookie cutter, whatever, you know, like that. And I almost got into it, but then I was like, well, then I need a special oven, because you're not supposed to use your oven. And because I wanted to do earrings and jewelry and like dot on top of it, but I was like, nope, 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 we can't do that. I don't want to do it. I want to, but I don't. So I got rid of all of them in my cart so that I would stop thinking about it. Because I'm serious, like if I can't easily incorporate my dots into it, I'm not doing it, because I don't have time. Yeah, I shared the live with Heather last night, and I said, I don't need a new hobby. I don't need a new hobby. She goes, no, we absolutely do not. But I thought about it for about 30 minutes. And then I took a really hot shower, and it kind of, you know, calmed me down. But I thought about it. Now, I'm going to say this also. I'm not going to say I'm never going to do it, but as of right now, I'm not going to do it. That's what I know. That's what I was thinking, Diane. But that's still, you know, I still have to buy all the materials, and you know, that would put me down a giant rabbit hole of getting a bunch of different like pieces of fabric, you know, because I think that like like the foam board, oh my gosh, hold on, the foam board, and you know, like the double-sided sticky paper, and the like, I think she was using like a cuticle pusher, you know. I mean, I have the X-Acto knife. But like, yeah, I could see myself hyper fixating real freaking hard, and this is my busy time of the year. I really just can't, but man, would that be cool. It's not needle felting, nope. Look her up, Paula. Her username on TikTok is Hoe, Hoe. Hoe of, wait, hold on. Hoe of all crafty hobbies. Is that what I said it was? I X'd out. Oh yeah, I could see that. She just got, I think she said she got a cuticle pusher from Dollar Tree. And I'm like, oh, cool. But I knew like it could get expensive really, really fast. So I'm not going to say I'm never going to do it, but as of right now, I can't. Of course they do. Linda, you're not helping. You're not helping at all. I know, I need to get rid of my yarn. I need to, you know, not that I, you know, don't want to make any more gnomes, but I've got enough gnomes to last me my whole life, because I hyper fixated on those so freaking hard and sat and watched TV and made a bunch of them. I sold some, but I made so many that I have more than enough. I know, you're like, see how we feel? It's your turn. No, you guys already got me around Easter time when Bath and Body Works came out with their Peeps collection. Um, you guys were like, Jenna, look at this. And I was like, oh, bye-bye, $100. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. I just dropped my lid. Hi, Shelby. Oh, thank y'all. Welcome in. Okay, so this one is going to be a peppermint. I just thought about the fact that this is red. My glitter is red, and I would do... Oh, I know what we're going to do. Okay, hold on. White paint. Did I just make that white paint? Yeah, okay. We can still use it. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
The PetSmart app has powerful features to help you care for your pet. We also have Store with human-powered grooming technology. Talk about cutting edge.
That's a funny commercial.
For pets.
Come on, YouTube ads. Let's go. Let me skip you.
Fever, that's right after bedtime.
There we go. I don't typically like to swoosh with my peppermint, but we're gonna have to, I think. So, here we go. Just gotta do like one and done. Can't really go back too much. That should have been white. Oh well. Oh yeah, my commentary after that. I couldn't help myself. Or wide loads or something. Remember when we went on that that little tangent about what's it called? The not Big Lots. Not TJ Maxx. What's that frickin' place that doesn't exist anymore with the I just shit my pants. that commercial. I just shipped my drawers. I just shipped the bed. Anyways, remember we were talking about that? The one, like, was it last month on my live? Kmart, yes. So I was watching Freedom Glitter yesterday, pack orders. I think it was yesterday. Maybe it was today. Anyways, doesn't matter. She brought it up, and then they started talking about the Orbit commercials, too. Paula, you're also not helping. I did think about getting a little bit and then bringing it up to State College with me and doing it with Ashley in between like show days, but I don't know. But her husband said something funny. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Orbit commercial quotes, because obviously, you know, you've got the dirty mouth, clean it up, like, ooh, you lit liquor. Oh, you son of a biscuit eating bulldog, what the French toast. And I'm like, oh, those commercials are just hilarious. All right, Shelby, we're gonna short and sweet give you a story here. I came across a live last night and I was totally hooked, and I am currently trying to avoid a hyperfixation because I can, but I can't really easily incorporate my dotting with it. So therefore, you know, my rule for myself is don't do it. But I found it's a Japanese art form, still can't pronounce it. And she was basically, she took a foam board, okay? And she took like a thick, like 1 inch thick foam board from like Home Depot. And then she used double-sided sticky paper, so the one side stuck to the foam board. The other side, she didn't peel the stuff off yet, but she put a stencil or a picture around it. And then she used an X-Acto knife and like carved out the picture, right? And then she slowly peeled off each piece and took a piece of fabric, like thin fabric, stuck it on top, and then tucked all the fabric in so it kind of just like rounded itself out. And then as she put it together, it made a picture. And she was working, what caught my attention, without, I mean, it was cool, but what caught my attention was that it was a Toby cat that she was working on. There you go, what Howie's mom said. Yeah, yeah, that was rough because I had to take a shower and like clear my head because I was like very close to going down the rabbit hole. Because I was like, well, I can just dot the frame, you know? So I'm not saying I'm never gonna do it, but right now I'm definitely not. I know, and I let myself just kind of hyperfixate on the gnomes for a second. That was bad of me. And we see where that, you know, what happened with that. So just one Toby, and then it's gonna turn into everything else. Oh yeah, you totally can. Kinusaiga. I already did. I mean, if you guys want to. I still have all my materials in the other room. Oh, speaking of the other room, guess what's not there anymore? I waited too long. Yeah. Now, I don't want to say it's not completely there, but I couldn't find it. I mean, I literally sang it to you as soon as you said it. Yeah, so I opened the drawer and I like kind of like picked things up. Couldn't find it. So, but I'll keep checking. Maybe I just disturbed it. But I had that oh shit moment, you know. It has to be. It's probably like in something in that drawer, and I just, you know, I didn't spend that long looking for it because I was afraid it was gonna like drop on me. Yes and no, Paula. It was a very like pick something like a little bag up like this and slowly move it. But yeah, I was kind of afraid it was like somewhere in the top part of the drawer, so I didn't really want to stick my hand in there. Ooh! I don't know if I want to do that because that might show me like way more spiders than I'm aware of in there than just the one I was, you know, looking to take outside. Well, I don't know, Kathy, because couldn't find it today. Could you imagine, Jenny? Oh my God. There's probably so many in there, and I probably would never, ever, ever go in that room ever again. So anything that's in there would be gone forever. Like, I'm already considering, like, hiring someone to clean that room out when the time comes. Like, I don't want to go in there. Ignorance is freaking bliss sometimes, especially when it comes to spiders, for sure. I feel like this would look cooler, and by cooler I mean like it would just pop more if this wasn't a red ornament, but that's okay. Well, hopefully not. It just seemed like it got bigger, but maybe that was just me. Yeah, not fun. I lost my opportunity. Ooh, don't tell me that. According to Scott, though, it's not a wolf spider, but I'm like pretty positive it is. That's happened to me before too. Like, there's like little like fuzzies or some of like my hair from my laundry balled up on the floor, you know, because they get stuck in my leggings. And I've definitely had a heart attack once or twice by walking in my bedroom and seeing something on the floor, and then I'm like, oh, it's just fuzz. Yes, this is some of it. He was like, how dare you? You almost came home to not a husband. I'm sure one of your farm animals could have handled it, though, if need be. The nope rope danger noodles. Well, the last time this happened, my advice was not good. Just leave them alone till they go to bed. And everybody's like, nope, just rock them to sleep. Sing them a lullaby. I'm like, treat them like the dog, like my pets, my dogs. They'll stop crying if you just ignore them. And everybody was like, no, 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 not with baby dolls. You gotta do something a little different. Oh, Shannon, I got you. Clever. Clever, you. Oh man, I had my damn Cricut out today and I knew I forgot to do something. Shit, now I have to bring it back out tomorrow. Poop. Oh well, it's fine. I should probably not be doing this right now. I don't think these swooshes are quite dry enough. And I'm gonna regret it eventually, I'm sure. Oh, so you know all the tricks. Hey, Beverly. When the lights are out, the house is sleeping. Pretty, pretty, pretty. That's very pepperminty. Okay, gotta bring this back. That reminds me of that commercial. Mom, I fell. I'm bleeding. There's Band-Aids. Was that like a chocolate commercial or something? I don't remember, but it was, that commercial always makes me laugh. Pretty sure it's still on. Oh, I forgot. I made this one with a little bit of green, so it reflects silver and green. Oh, cool. That was a happy mistake. Happy accident. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. I mean, when the cat decides to loaf, you're stuck. You can't get up. I need to get a new mat. My mat is, I cleaned it before I went live, but there's just so much stuff on it. Okay. Oh, wait. That's black. Hold on. That needs to get sparkles too. How could I have missed that? Where? I mean, there's splatters everywhere, I guess. So, oh, right here? Oh, no, you can't see that. This? Yeah, that's, I don't know what that is. I use mine now just because I ran out / can't find it. I had like 3 containers and don't know where they are. I used the last of mine. I agree. It disperses a little bit more, you know? This right there. Oh, that's a piece of glitter. Okay. Careful, careful. 382, 383. 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. Perfect. Still have time to start another one. Shall we do this one since the guidelines are already on? Sure. Yes. That one I'm going to try to find for like Christmas. Not Christmas in July, but Christmas ones. Because Diane has also been requesting that too. Yeah, one of the two. It's either paint or glitter. Well, I don't know about an opal, but, well, there might... So, there could be like a silvery, pearly kind of white. I have one that goes like... It's like a silvery blue purple, which will be for Christmas. One of the Christmas ones. But I do want more of like a white one. 384. What? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It kind of has like a little bit of like a silvery kind of pearl look to it. The hard part is that like sometimes like I have to get like samples, right? And sometimes the samples that I get are not what I want, even though like they say it is, and then I'm like, damn it. 5309. I thought the 6-7 phase kind of died off, but I guess maybe not. I'm so glad I don't work with like the high schoolers and stuff now, because I feel like they'd be, I mean, I know it's like younger than high school too, but I feel like they would just be constantly 6-7ing, and I'm like, oh my God, I would be so annoyed. I know, I'm like, I bet she doesn't even know what that is. For real, I know. I mean, I knew I was out of place when I did a SpongeBob reference and they looked at me like I had 10 heads. And I'm like, come on, SpongeBob? And they're like, no, we don't watch that. I'm like, what childhood did you have? Obviously not a good one. I also did an Ice Age joke and they like, you know, they didn't laugh. I mean, I guess it wasn't really a joke. It was just like a quote. A dandelion. For real, I know. Different trends, just I wouldn't be able to keep up. And I think what makes me like kind of giggle the most is that the 6-7 trend, like, they don't know. They don't know really what it means either. Part of me feels like they just do it because they want to like annoy the adults. I don't remember what the SpongeBob quote was that I said, but it was one of the main ones, you know, and they literally didn't even know what I was talking about. And I'm like, I quit. I can't work with you guys anymore. Like, I'm not that old. The one I remember, so when I worked at Chipotle, I was the youngest GM in the Pittsburgh market. Like, I was 24-ish. Like, I wasn't that old, right? And I had high schoolers. They were between like 16 and 18, right? And one of them was like, how old are you? That's old. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, the entire freaking management team is not even 30. Like, what are you talking about? We're not old. We're not in high school anymore, but we're not old. I quit. I'm not doing this. Yeah, like, I know I'll find my people, you know, whenever I like say something and they get it. And I'm like, yes. Well, 13's one of my lucky numbers. Remember that. 13's a lucky number of mine. That'll be important later on this year. If you know, you know. I have three main lucky numbers. 13 is one of them. I don't know what they're gonna, what the special is gonna be this year, but my lucky numbers are important. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. Yep. Hey. The last one is always the same as well. I'm sure if Patty from Canada was here, she could tell you my last one. You're like, I'm keeping that a secret because I want to try and get a lucky bag. See, you say that, but not everything takes super, super long, you know? Just these, you know, these are long enough that it just gets you to relax. Oh, there you go, Terry. $13.23, and the last one does not end with the number 3. Well, I mean, I definitely squirrel, that's for sure. Part of the fun part is adding extra shiny into it in the end. 29. That's my favorite hockey player's number. So every year I do a big mystery ornament sale at like mid-December, and they're mystery bags, and each bag has a number, and there are 3 lucky numbers of mine where if there's something extra special in one of the bags, it's probably in one of those bags. So I always kind of tease and say, remember my lucky numbers, they'll be important later. And some people remember them and some don't. And then they kick themselves later because they're like, oh, we talked about this. Oh, that's smart, Lisa. That's smart. It's the race to get those bags. Now, I will say, we potentially may have 1 Christmas tree ornament this year. And if we do, you guys won't see me make it. It'll be a secret. Yeah, they sell out super fast, so it's kind of like the race to the number. Get it in your cart and check out as fast as possible kind of thing. It's a lot of fun though. 1, literally 1. Yep. So it has to be an extra special color palette. I'm still trying to think about it. No, it's the last. It's the last one. don't know if it's gonna be like a pink peppermint or a white opal or one of the others. I don't know. But it'll be a secret. The pizza star will make its comeback, of course, like it does every year for sure. And we'll add yet another member to the sisterhood of the pizza star ornament. Yeah, because I definitely don't have any more after that. Unless someone happens to find them or find like their stash and send them to me. That is the last Christmas tree ornament that I have like that. I do not have any more in that size. Oh, that's a good idea. Just get ahead on it. Just already have it done. It's a good idea. You'll have to remind me so I can get one glittered. Make one look like a clam. I have one that looks like a clam. Maybe. I don't know where it is. It's not on my ornament wall right now. If it's not right here, it's somewhere in the other room. I don't feel like digging for it, but it could be right here. I don't think it is though. I think these are all like other ones. Yeah, it's somewhere in the other room. It's a little, I mean, it's the shape of a clam with a cute little pearl thing. It's really cute. Goats. Nice. I don't think I've ever done a goat ornament. Especially the ones that fall over when you scare them. Oh, yeah? The fainting goats? There you go. Yeah. A billy goat. Is that what they're called? Dory, her dog, reminds me. He has a little beard like those goats have. They're funny. She does have cute goats. A cute little goat. Oh my gosh. I love the fainting goats. They're so funny. I would not be able to be trusted around them though, because I get such joy out of that because it's just so cute, but I know it's probably not good for them, so. Hoof puppies. Yeah, I saw a video of one the other day and I was like, oh, that's kind of creepy. No thanks. Just goat. Although, unfortunately, I think of Taylor Swift a lot with, like, the screaming goats because of that stupid trend that they used to do. back in like what, 2021 time. Thank you. Oh. He whines. What's there to whine about? He lives a great life. Yeah, that's what I think of every time I see those goats.
Managing asthma can keep you second guessing. But what if you could carry on with fewer attacks? Extension.
I did it again. Oh well, it's fine.
Type of severe asthma. It's an add-on treatment that can help deliver protection from asthma attacks with just 2 doses a year. Extension isn't for sudden breathing problems.
I know, right? Isn't that crazy? I just, last time I looked at the time, it was like 11:30, and I'm like, oh, we got time. And now it's midnight. I do sometimes get the case of the too much gene for sure. But I am one of those people where like most of the time it's not too much. Like for me, the less negative space, the better. Like I just love filling up all the space I can. Sometimes though, I try to challenge myself and embrace like this, for example. It has way more negative space than I normally do, but I kind of like the glitter kind of shining through. So I'm kind of letting it be. But like others like this, there's a ton of space that I covered up. It just depends. We all fall victim to the too much gene every once in a while. That is a picture frame. It's one of the projects that I'm teaching next month in my subscription group. Next month's theme is sunflower. So all 4 tutorials that I'm teaching are sunflower inspired. Good night, Shelby. I know it's midnight, just a little bit longer. I do sell them. That one is not available yet, but it probably will be available sometime next month. I could always do a custom one though. Since that one is one I'm teaching, I like to keep it until that tutorial is finished so that we have the finished product to look at. Oh, I like this. Very sorry for your loss. Oh, it's hold on 1 second. I'm getting an idea. Getting an idea. Where are my little hold on. I have to talk to Dory hopefully tomorrow. No! It pooped on me. Hold on. Ooh. I knew I should have stopped squeezing, but I kept going. Hold on. Damn it. I hate when that happens. Yeah, that's what happened with my sister's husband's mom most recently. He found comfort that she was no longer in pain. No, you're all right. I can see that. Yeah, it's one of a handful of tools that we are playing around with. Sure can. They are probably the craziest nails I've ever had. I love them though. But I don't think I've had a crazier design in the however many years I've been getting my nails done. They're like if tie-dye and dot art had a baby. Of course, yes. There's always a bright side in some way. We'll call them the fun tools, the FU fan tools, the fun tools. So, is it this one that has all my tool swatch cards in it? Nope. I do that every time. Leopard print or whatever this is the one with the tool swatch cards. So, what's that? Nothing. Okay. So we have, this set is coming out probably in the next week or two. Not even. I think she's sending a box off tomorrow, and I'm pretty sure these are in it. These are the mini ghosts. So this is the set I just used. I just used that one. We've got a set of tall arches. This one, the arch comes on it. We're still playing with that, adjusting the size. These might be alone. We've got the tall fans. And, am I missing one? 1, 2, no. And then we are playing with these. I told her these look like turkeys. But mostly, like, this page is what we're working with, these 6. This one was by itself, so I don't know about these. But, yes, we've got some good stuff. So her and I, we have to chit chat and decide what we want to do, what we want to come out, and you know, just a bunch of things. Probably gonna take this off tomorrow because I smeared it and I don't feel like fixing it. But anywho, I think that's a good place to stop. We aren't gonna cross any other ones off tonight, but we got 83. So 83 done. 84 will probably be tomorrow. But to get to 100, we've got 1 live tomorrow. So 84, 85, 86, if we do 3 every day. 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. This is a double live day. 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So we've got a few days to spare if we need to. So I'll be live. I won't be back on here until next Tuesday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'm on TikTok from 9:30 to midnight. And I'll be on Facebook a little bit too, but my main platform is TikTok. So that's where we spend about half of the week in my lives. So Saturday, I have VIP. So only 1 live on TikTok, not both. But I'll be live tomorrow night from 9:30 to midnight over on TikTok. And we're going to continue doing ornaments. So I thank you guys for hanging out with me as always. Make sure to hit the follow button or subscribe button or whatever button is on YouTube. And I will see you guys soon. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out with me. Good night.